The Catwoman is not like the others. I'll show you how to clip Batman and Robin's wings. I will prevail.
Catwoman is what she really is. A little sex, a little glamour, a little pizzazz. That's Julie.
Who else than her have this feline, aggressive, fabulous explosion of joy, the energy? It's unbelievable.
Besides the sensual aspect, she had great humor and wit.
Show business is such a rewarding profession.
To audiences, Julie Newmar represented the epitome of glamour, sex appeal, and idealized femininity.
Don't fight it.
In 1966, she joined Adam West, Burt Ward, and an elite list of Hollywood stars clamoring to appear as guest villains on the popular Batman series.
The Catwoman is not like the others. I'll show you how to clip Batman and Robin's wings. I will prevail.
We were looking for a beautiful woman with a sensuous form and yet with a sense of power, and somebody with a believable feline type of movement, and somebody who could act.
But Julie wasn't at all sure that she wanted to return to TV as a cat burglar in high heels.
She called me up and asked me about Batman, and it was I that said, "Oh, Julie, Batman, this is camp."
Robin, you haven't fastened your safety bat belt. Remember, motor is safety.
And camp is just the thing. So that was the kind of enthusiasm that I think helped get her to commit to that role.
Is that so? Tell me more.
When she first came in with that black feline suit painted on her, you know, she was absolutely everything that I envisioned a Catwoman should be on the show. And her body, not that I'm an expert on Julie's body, folks, but it defied physics.
You got some class, baby.
Oh, my God. Ga.
Wow.
When I throw that switch, the noise will become excruciating. Shortly following that, your brains will be turned into yuck. And then you can be mine forever, Batman. True, I'll have to sacrifice your intellect. Oh, well. With a build like yours, who cares? After all, one can't have one's cake and eat it, too.
Catwoman was Batman's femme fatale.
Perfect.
And Newmar's overt sensuality added a new twist to their relationship.
I'll do everything I can to rehabilitate you.
Marry me.
Everything except that.
She says, "Oh, Batman, we could be so happy together." And Batman says, "What about Robin?"
Robin? Oh, I've got it. We'll kill him.
It was a dichotomy. It was a tug always, you know. Gosh, what do I do? Do I strangle her, put her in jail, get rid of this denizen of Gotham, or do I embrace her and take her to Wayne Manor and have my way with her? It was really kind of strange and silly.
After only 3 episodes, Julie had become primetime TV's reigning sex kitten.
She realized that it was such a strong presence for a woman in the mid-60s on television to play a domineering vixen that she really embraced the notoriety that came with it.
Height and curves finally worked in her favor and won her the role of Stupifying Jones in the Broadway production of Lil Abner. She had no speaking lines, but the press labeled Julie's number 90 Seconds of Wonder. 2 years later, when Paramount Pictures was bringing the sold-out show to the screen, the producers knew there was only one woman in the world who could step into Julie Newmar's shoes.
Stupifying Jones.
I saw this movie, and Julie Newmar popped out of a rocket ship, dressed in almost nothing, and zapped Jerry Lewis with her hips, and I was like, oh, wow.
What does it do? It's a deadly weapon. Guaranteed to stupefy any human male dead in his tracks. Here, I'll demonstrate. Hey, Itchy McRabbit.
Yeah?
Come on over here. All right, honey. 5, 4, 3, 2, blast off. Stupefied.
The film brought the popular comic strip to life in musical numbers and glorious Technicolor. Lil Abner was an unqualified hit, and reviewers fell all over their vocabularies looking for clever ways to describe Dogpatch's most luscious resident.
All she did was stand there and be bombastic and have people worship her and look at her like she was something from another planet. They couldn't believe it. Of course, she was a Medusa in reverse. She was turning people into stone because she was beautiful.
Well, when you look like...
For 3 successive years, Julie strutted her stuff on the catwalk with such supermodels as Jerry Hall, Claudia Schiffer, and Linda Evangelista.
She's the Mugler archetype. She's the tall glamazon with the waistline who can go out there and give glamour and sell it.
I like the strength and the dynamite and the shape of the body. And I must say the bombshell aspect. So must amaze me the most, yeah.
When Mugler was set to direct George Michael's new video, Too Funky, he introduced Julie to the MTV generation.
She's a unique human being, and she's a good boy. She's a soldier. She's a really hard worker, and she does the shit. Oops, you know.
Hello, Batman.
You're a rare lady, Catwoman. You're right on time.
I'm rare. In more ways than that.
I'm glad you decided to surrender. We would have caught you eventually.
Do you think so?
Certainly, there's no escaping the inexorable law of justice. Shall we go?
Must we? So soon? I thought that, well, you know, perhaps we might get to know each other a little better.
I would think that we know each other well enough by now.
Don't run away, Batman. I won't bite.
I'm not afraid of you, Catwoman. You're very beautiful, Catwoman.
Yes, you're quite right. I am.
Your propinquity could make a man forget himself.
I don't know what that means, but it sure sounds nice.
I refer to the nearness of you.
Batman, let's throw caution to the winds. I mean, after all, we are 2 adult human beings, and we're both interested in the same thing. Happiness. I can give you more happiness than anyone in the world.
How do you propose to do that?
By being your partner in life. I mean, it's me and you against the world. Oh.
What about Robin?
Well, I had him killed, painlessly. Well, he is a bit of a bore with his holy this and holy that.
How that does it, Catwoman. I thought you had a modicum of decency, but I see that I erred in my judgment.
You're supposed to fall on the floor.
You're attractive, Catwoman, but not that attractive.
Put on a double dose of Eau de Chat, that poisonous perfume. You should have been dead 30 seconds ago.
Aha, aha. So, all of this lovey-dovey business was just a trick.
Why aren't you writhing in pain?
I had a hunch that you'd try something not quite kosher. I've been wearing bat plugs up my nose. I've been breathing nothing but clean, fresh air, sans eau de chat parfum.
You cheated.